It's right on the front of your
Throw me
phone.
my plug.
Roll out loud with Speedy and Friends.
It is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar.
Always.
Subject matter may be a little rough.
Deal with it.
But guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to
Funny.
ride with the Rollout Show. It is time to laugh.
Anybody move out, blow your fucking head off.
Probably the greatest line in hip hop. Anybody move on fucking head. It's that time, y'all. It's Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Meaty.
Okay, you guys supposed to say Speedy?
Speedy.
Shout out to rehearsal. Y'all motherfuckers ain't ready. Let's try it again. We're gonna do it again. I'm gonna start this shit over.
Anybody move out, blow your fucking head off.
It's now time for Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Meaty.
Wait, who is saying meaty?
Me.
Don't worry, just
Okay.
she's being funny.
Ignore me.
Okay.
Yeah, ignore
We just say Speedy.
You guys
Yeah.
say Speedy.
Right.
Oh,
right.
got
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Got
yeah,
you.
wanna
Third
get
time's
it.
the
No,
charm.
okay, go.
Third time's the
I got
charm.
you. I'm ready now. I got it.
All right, let's try one more
Anybody
goddamn
move
time.
out, blow your fucking head off.
It is now time for Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. I'll be
Speedy!
y'all be
Friends.
Friends.
all up in this.
Bitch.
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 I love it. I like how you threw that in there. Bitch. That's when you know you really fucked up. She goes, bitch. And now we got.
Do we have to start over? We did so well.
Let's start over.
Wait, what am I supposed to
You know, back in the day, they said if you hunt, you can hear.
I'm an actor. I need rehearsals. What is my line?
It was your name that time.
Oh.
It was just you.
When I point to you, that's your world. Scene 4, please. 98. And now we got.
Staci Lynn Fletcher.
There we go.
Stacy, can you pull that mic a little bit closer?
Oh, yeah. Why is it way in the hell?
Oh,
over there?
She was scared of it.
Grabbing it tough, though. You can grab by the base next time.
You did bring it on. You real. And now we got.
The OG Soul Train Cuddy at Nikki Pam.
Y'all gotta take notes. Y'all gotta take
Put your
some
fingers
notes.
together. You're not,
Yeah, what are you working on right there? I
I
know it's
don't
Freaky
know what
Friday.
I'm doing.
Look, I know it's Freaky Friday. She was like,
you start up
okay.
neighborhood. She was in there like,
And else we got.
Katrina Sabrow.
Bam in the house. In the house we got.
And I am Nicole Collins.
Okay.
Yes.
You want us to do it for you, Collins?
There you go. There you go.
Ladies, it's a ladies' night. Ladies' night. We usually don't have this many. Huh?
For day. It's
Well,
not really nighttime.
Brunch.
Yeah.
Ladies brunch.
Ladies brunch.
a lot of things going on. Hot as hell here. I don't know where you at, but it's hot as fuck.
I know. You guys, when you call in, let us know where you are and how hot it is in your area.
It's supposed to be in the teens. It's supposed to hit like 103, 104.
Yeah, today. And then tomorrow's the hot day. And you know, you in Woodland Hills, it's going to be worse for you.
Ooh.
No, I'm not. I'm in
You're
the
in-
house. Nigga. I ain't coming out there.
But Speedy don't turn on his air.
Sure don't.
That's
put it in
the
the other
actual
day.
temperature or the
That
feel
motherfucker
like
costs
temperature?
money.
Actual temperature.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hotter in Woodland Hills. I don't turn
Why?
it
Yeah, I don't know
on.
why.
Why?
Got
It's
fans.
weird.
Go sit in front of that fan. You blow the heat to you to go past you.
Oh, it's-
Do you live alone?
No, I got kids.
I got about 10 kids there.
hilarious.
Wait a minute. It's 10 people in the house and no air?
Shit, you got
have
about.
air.
I went over
We
there the
have
other day. It was
fans.
like a sauna. I was like,
But it's-
really?
That's just blowing hot air.
Wait, you taking
Well-
you put the fan in the window and let it pull
No,
that's what you
No, he doesn't do that.
He just
He
circulating
closes it up.
funky hot air.
And yeah, pretty much.
First of all, Stacy. First day here, Stacy.
If it's 10 people up in there, that's some funky stale hot air circulating in the house.
No, I turn it on in the afternoon because it's cheaper. If I turn it on right now, that motherfucking bill will skyrocket. It'll be bananas.
So you'd rather everyone suffer.
Well, I'm not there now. So
But if
Oh,
you
you in the
they'll
area?
figure it out.
if you keep it at like 77, it's
No.
not gonna, okay.
No.
All right.
And you have a nest, it will regulate itself.
I don't trust it. Because that
At
bill
least,
comes.
put it on like 78 degrees. That's at least,
Yeah. I would
That's
do
like
I do
alive.
73 or 75.
I don't go over your house after 2.
See,
I know when
Okay.
that air come on.
Nay.
we got a call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Damn, Vernon, can we get the shit?
Well, I'm not in the bosom of hell like y'all.
Uh-huh.
I know you sweating right now, though.
Hilarious.
No, I'm not. I'm 75. I'm 75 degrees and loving it.
It's 75 or
and
75 degrees and loving
He's
it.
in Chicago.
Where he's
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Chicago.
McDonald's commercial.
But it's. I think it's like 85 outside, but it's 75 in here.
Oh, and where you are.
You got the air on, right?
Really? That's
Damn
what we're
right.
doing? That's what we're doing? We're just going to keep rubbing it in?
Well, and his defense is after 2 where he's at if he's in Chicago. So there you
There
go.
you go.
You can set your air conditioning to a temperature and let it just get there and it stays and it
Thank
goes on
you.
and off, right?
Right.
We're going to work
That's
with
what
you,
the
Speedy.
nest.
Or I could turn the fans on. Everybody got a fan in their
You
room.
can do that.
Now, that's right on their
okay.
face, but everybody got
Do
a
you
fan
have
in
do you
their
have
room.
those do you have those industrial circulating fans? Or do you
Industrial.
have regular,
No, he does not. He does not.
or do you have those cheap
It's a regular
Walmart fans?
ceiling
He's got the ones that he
No, I
picked up
wish
from
I
the
had seen
99
them.
cent store,
Really, Pam?
and
Really?
with the thin blades.
With the fan.
Wait, so it's not even a ceiling fan?
Speedy, since you're
First
not
of all,
cutting,
I'm not judging.
no, I'm just I'm
can't
being,
tell. I
I'm being
can't-
real now.
say it again,
I'm gonna
bro.
be real now. Go to Home Depot
I will not.
and get a cup. Okay, I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, them
Somebody
kids,
said
is,
I have
Please
a
tell them.
them kids is
They
fine.
have the big circulating fans and they have the smaller ones.
Smaller
We got one in
circulator.
here somewhere.
No, I took that to my house.
Because those circulating fans, you can
No,
you can
so
cut that
so
air
hold on,
on,
Vern.
and
I said this Wednesday. I was gonna open the door, put the fan by the door, but a
That's
bird
ghetto.
flew in.
From the back.
No,
and
don't do that.
From front,
Don't
so I
don't
ain't
don't
opening
don't
the
do
No,
door.
that.
don't do that.
Because you're gonna
That's
have.
ghetto.
Why don't you
Because
just
you
turn
gonna
your
have
air
because
on?
I don't know where
And
you
not
at,
be
but y'all
cheap.
got a lot of critters and shit.
Hey,
You
yeah.
don't want
Okay, well,
critters
how
and
about
shit in
how
your
about
house?
everybody chip in and help pay the bill? How about that? You send a plate around,
That
everybody.
ain't my. You know what I say? I say if you don't want to cut it on, don't cut it on.
That's how we gonna do. Thank you, Vern.
Wow.
Why you hang up on
He does that all the time.
Get in, we
I'm
get
putting
out.
my
Talk about the
way.
fan no
We
more.
get, we get in and get out on that shit.
I got to keep my house at least like 75.
I do mine like 72.
See, I
I
didn't
need
think.
like
I guess I could put it on
71,
75.
I do like 72 when I sleep.
Yeah. Well,
got
see,
it.
I have my fan working for me, my air, and I have another little fan. But, you know.
Dang.
Me too.
That's
It's
big shit
hot.
right there.
You're skinny fat
New,
over
Yeah,
there.
New
that's
Orleans
skinny.
is hot.
Yeah, that's-
Oh yeah,
You
New
got a
Orleans, oh,
humidity.
New Orleans
That's
is
a
hot.
whole nother
you got
thing.
the ceiling fan,
This thing-
another fan, and the air
And then the
conditioner.
air condition. Yeah, it get hot. It get hot.
All right, so we here. It is. We can tell the stuff later on. This is a writer. She's a writer. She says she's not a writer. She's a writer. Actress doing her thing. Tell me the shows you've been on, Stace.
Currently, I'm on The Neighborhood with.
Yeah, I saw your name.
Oh, Cedric?
Yeah, so I recur on there as Lil Hatchet, the little
Oh,
ghetto
that's cool.
thug out neighbor,
Oh, I
which
got
is funny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's my current show, and then Family Reunion on Netflix, and Dead to Me, and a bunch of commercials, and
Dead to me.
Oh, Dead to Me with
Christina Applegate.
okay.
Yeah,
I watched the whole.
It's good?
It's two
I
or
was
three
saying.
seasons. now.
I think it was 3.
But
that
she's
it
not
ended
coming
on.
back, 'cause
Well, the
she's
show's
sick.
not coming back.
Yeah,
That
she's
was
sick.
it.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So.
Did you get to work with Warren?
No, I only worked. Just because you asked me, I can't think of his name right now. But no, I did not.
On Family Reunion, sorry.
Warren Hutcherson?
Warren Burke. He played the uncle.
Yes. No. I did not work with Warren on there, but I worked with him on The Neighborhood
Oh,
because he came over there. Yeah. Yeah.
Call her. What's your name? Where you call her from? And we was doing something.
It's DJ out there in Vegas.
Yeah, well, can you stop moving boxes in your
I
van,
know.
bro?
You hear.
If you got a delivery, why don't you deliver and then call us?
Nigga, I'm driving. I call y'all while I'm on the road.
Why don't you try working at work, nigga? How about that?
That'll be
Listen,
a
I'm doing
change.
my job, get my little check, nigga.
I
Y'all
can't
go about
tell.
y'all the job.
Hilarious.
You on the phone with us more than you are delivering.
Donald Ray,
What's up, dog?
nigga, I have never done this before. I have never told nobody this before. Nigga, but if you don't turn that air on at the house, I'm gonna have to turn you in. I'm gonna have to call
Thank
child
you.
service.
It's abusive to
Nigga,
all
that
those
is-
children.
Nigga, that is child abuse.
It is.
Nigga, that is elder abuse to your
It is for himself. I get it.
Self-imposed elder abuse.
Right.
Nigga, that is at least a felony, nigga. As you said in California.
So you telling now. Let's make sure we got it clear. You telling now.
Basically, yeah, I'm telling now, nigga. Like I said, normally I wouldn't tell, nigga, but
You telling
you're
now.
going too far. You have to be stopped.
DJ, what is it out in Vegas? We're like 110.
Yeah, it's got to be 135.
It's
It's like 150. It's like 150.
I know my dad called me this morning. He was like,
it's like 113. Like this whole weekend, it's gonna be 113, 118, and back to 113.
And here's the thing
it's
about
my
Vegas.
Last summer out here.
Here's the thing about Vegas. Even at night, it's like,
still
okay, if it ain't 113, it's 108.
It's still high.
98.
Yeah, it don't go down.
Nigga, listen, at 9 o'clock in the morning, when I got in my car, that shit said 101 degrees. Nigga, it wasn't even noon yet.
Yeah.
Did you crack the? Do you crack the window?
He turned the air on.
Crack what window?
Oh, you mean
When you get in
when
the
you
car,
keep in the car?
Oh no, you delivering packages.
Nigga, I'm sorry.
You got to work today?
I rolled a window down, but then I turned my air on in my car.
He turned his
Now-
air on.
Now you in the FedEx truck now, so you just got to leave the side door open,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you got to leave both doors open. That's the only thing you're going to get around this motherfucker, man. It's like I tell people, everybody keeps talking about this UPS thing. I'm like, what is this truck made out of? It's made out of metal and plexiglass.
And so it don't have no air in those trucks?
They don't put shit in that.
So
No, it's the oven.
you gonna
It's
fuck around and
made
die.
out of metal. Yeah, I'm fucking around and die.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
Oh,
surprised.
it's some
Y'all better
packages.
see these motherfuckers. Like, it's all, I got burn marks on my arm over the years from, like, touching the shells and shit when we getting so hot.
All right, nigga. Now
Like,
we're getting
this shit
personal.
crazy.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you call for?
Yeah,
We really don't care that much about
Yeah,
your
bro.
job,
We
nigga.
don't even want to know you
Really
like that,
don't.
dog.
Yeah, hang up.
Hey,
Bye.
stay in that heat, nigga.
Yeah, go back to work, nigga.
So and those are shows you've been working on now, and then
I ain't working on nothing now. We on strike.
Yeah, everybody.
oh well,
Yeah.
We on
On
strike.
strike.
I'm striking like
So
a
they
motherfucker.
said no interviews, no, you guys
No,
can't,
nothing.
Like
Nothing.
if you're a part of the SAG-AFTRA thing, you can't do any, you can't promote it, you
can't
can't
put any-
social media.
I was
they
about to say, you
said.
can't put
I'm
any-
like, how they gonna monitor that?
So what about all the actors and actresses who are not part of SAG? Can they just go get all the jobs
Yeah.
right
No.
now?
So
I mean,
they have different tiers. So it's only the people that are being struck, and not everybody's being struck. Only studios are being struck. So you can actually still do voiceover work. You can still
Depending on
do
where-
soap
yeah.
opera. You can still do soap opera work. You can still do commercial
You
work.
can do soap operas.
But how many
You do,
commercials are
uh,
going to be made with no TV being made? I mean, what
Well,
are they trying to
commercials already aren't unionized anymore.
Well,
They been took that away.
That's not true.
From
That's,
commercials.
that's
Most
not
of
true.
them
I
aren't.
make most of my money through commercials. So,
Yeah, a
but
lot of them aren't unionized.
You are correct that they took a lot of union
took a
work,
lot of-
but also commercial work since the writers went on strike slowed down drastically. It's because it's nothing's
all
being
my
made.
favorite shows is not on, and it's
Yeah.
weird. It's crazy because I got to watch Sports
Well,
Center.
summer too, though.
Got to watch, and it's weird because how
lot
they
of
doing
people
Sports
got-
Center. That's a written show.
Right.
You got to write that.
Well, they said okay, so non-scripted would be okay
Mm-hmm.
because they were talking. Walden now was on Breakfast Club. Justine and I forgot his name. They were on, and they were saying they were even confused on if because even though they have writers, we know they have writers for Walden now, but it's considered a non-scripted show.
Because
So are they
say-
going to be able to? Because Justina
Well, they
seemed
normally
confused,
film
but,
in New York, so if they're in New York, they're not going to be able
So
to do it.
if their writers
No,
are
Atlanta.
part of the WGA, even though it's non-scripted, they wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. WG.
Yeah, they have a list. It's like a list of people and things. Any big corporation, like if it's MTV, then you're probably going to be striking against them.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah.
They thinking it's going to be up in August, but
We hoping so, but they saying until y'all about to get kicked out y'all apartments. They
That would be me.
they said until y'all ready to, until y'all living on the streets, it ain't that big
then
of a
we'll
deal.
think about it once we see you on that pillow.
That's what they said. I don't know.
All right, so tell everybody back here.
Hi.
Last time we saw you was
dude, it's been a minute.
yeah.
Been a minute. But I'm Nicole, actor, filmmaker, director, producer, somebody's mother out here.
gonna start using that.
A
Somebody's daddy.
preteen's mother. So you know that's rough.
Does she want to be in the
Yeah.
business?
Well, you know, she was acting. She was.
Okay.
She was. Her last thing she just did was. I can't promote it actually, but she just did.
She did something.
She did a horror film that came out in June.
Bam.
But since we are unionized,
Can't tell you.
can't
about
talk about it.
Can't tell you about it. I had to kill you if I
but my
talk.
baby is on TV. But yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
we'll
what-
talk
okay,
about it.
all right,
Can we hint? Or can we guess?
So
How
she was
about-
a part.
let's
She was
guess.
a part of a show.
Let's get. We're gonna guess a horror
And the
movie.
show.
I'm gonna go Netflix.
Okay,
Netflix?
let's do the first. Okay, Hulu.
Hulu.
Okay,
No.
It
stream.
was a
How about a
theatrical
stream?
release.
Okay, movie. Ooh, that gonna be hard.
So a
Prime
feature
Video.
film,
Feature. That's a good thing.
and it came out. You said when?
In June.
It came out in June, and
Oh.
you said it was horror.
Oh, I know what it was. Fuck with the kids. And remember I told you, and I was so upset at this fucking movie because
She said she was upset. She said she
the
didn't
dude
like it.
got stabbed at least 6 times. At least 6 times.
The one you went
One of the
saw.
stars.
Stephen King.
Not as-
The black dude. The black dude. He got stabbed like 6 times.
Oh wait, not the blackening.
No, not the blackening.
I
Okay.
But
wanna
it was a
see.
light skinned guy.
It's a Stephen King film.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
He gets stabbed. Well, no, then that's not the one. I'm talking
Okay.
about the one where it's like it's like number 5 or number 4 in the makings, and the guy gets stabbed in his stomach like 6, 7 times, and you see him in the next scene with a bandage around his stomach. I'm like, nigga, fuck are we doing? I was so upset. I said, come on, man.
You know, Speedy likes to rewrite movies that
I
are
always rewrite movies.
in his head.
That's what I do.
I feel you because you could have made it better. You would have made it better.
That's why you here.
I know.
All right, tell us about the movie that you have, or you have.
So my film, I am an independent filmmaker, which you can still support me and us.
Which means
in
you
what
put
we
the money
do.
together.
Meaning I put the money together. There's no studio telling me what to do.
You have your own
know.
cameras, everything.
Well, so I get people. I put all that together. So my film's called The Space Between, the one that's currently touring the festival circuit, the one that's going
the
to be
space between.
The Space Between. We're
Okay,
showing,
before you tell us what
okay.
it is, everybody kind of what you
Yes.
think. What you think it's about?
The space between
and this young lady directing.
between the space between relationships, the distance between
Okay,
relationships.
Pam,
That's what I was. I was just going to say the same thing.
you seen it though, so that don't count.
No, I haven't
She
seen it.
hasn't seen it.
So what do you think it is?
Yeah, something between a relationship that's broken up.
Okay, spaces between. I'm gonna go.
Spaces between.
What is
Just
it?
The space between.
The space
Oh,
between.
With no S.
she moved out.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
She moved
somebody
out.
died.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's good, actually.
Y'all didn't like mine? That's-
No.
Yeah, she moved. I mean, I gave the same reaction to everybody. That's
what is it about?
So it's about loyalty versus self-preservation, and it is about 2 ex-lovers that have to choose either themselves or the relationship.
Choose
They come
yourself?
to a point where they have to choose the relationship or themselves.
Oh, that's exciting. I am all in.
How long have they been
already.
together?
They had been together for about 5 years.
And at the 5th years, what one of them is like, I want to do something
This is
different.
this is probably like the 6th year.
Okay.
So all I'm gonna tell you is some space has happened, and now they've come back,
Okay.
and now they got to make that choice.
And
But you got to come tomorrow to the Indie Night Film Festival at 2:30.
Fast Mouse Films.
Fast Mouse Films
Bam,
has
punk.
got this together for us, and so we're going to be premiering our films. And
Okay. And you just doing 1 or 2?
I'm doing 1.
Okay.
I have 1 film showing
Now,
tomorrow.
are you in it or
I'm not in it, actually.
okay.
This film I just wrote, directed, and produced.
Okay.
how was that?
It was amazing. I love it. You
Was
know,
this
one
your first
time-
movie? Did you? Oh, okay.
Nope. No, once.
But I mean, all your creation from the directing. Oh, okay.
No, this is my 4th, 5th. The web series I did a web series right before the pandemic that I wrote, produced, directed, and real. However, it was actually my EP for that one. And that one did really, really well. But no, this is my 4th project. No, I like it. I like being in charge.
Okay.
I like
I'm the same
knowing,
way.
you know,
Same
yeah,
way.
I like to make it happen. It's like nobody's gonna write my idea the way I'm gonna write it. Nobody's gonna direct it the way, you know. I'm learning how to let other people produce and do all the other things because I don't need to be worried about that on set.
But you were doing all that as well, right?
At some point, but I've
Yeah.
learned to let that go.
Okay.
I don't know that I would necessarily let go of my writing. I've tried to let somebody write something for me before, and it's like, you know how you was rewriting stuff in the theater? It's like, you know what, let me just come back and clean this up all
Because
the way
I
from
visually
you.
see it, and I want to direct as well. I definitely want to direct. I like what's my man used to be with Madonna,
Leon?
Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie. Oh, Lord,
That
I said
motherfucker
Leon.
cold.
I'm thinking about that music.
Oh, yeah,
not
you
Leon.
did.
The
He
music
was in
video. He was in
Like a Prayer.
Like a Prayer. My bad. I just saw
Yeah,
tall black man.
Guy Ritchie, Cole. Guy Ritchie, Cole, Fuqua,
Oh, Antoine. Mm-hmm.
Off the Chain.
F. Gary Gray. He did
F.
my
Gary
favorite
Gray.
movie because he did Set It Off, and that's my favorite movie.
Yeah, Everett Gray.
We could talk about old films, right?
Yeah, we talk about everything.
Okay.
you want.
But yeah, I definitely want to direct. But you like directing, getting the actors where they need to be.
I love it. And as an actor myself, I feel like I can really talk to actors. I can really explain what's necessary and what's needed to get the.
Have you ever
the
had somebody be like,
performances
"Nah, I got it," and then
Oh yeah, you're gonna always deal with different types of egos. Yeah, I've definitely had people, and usually, guess what? guess what? They ain't got it
Right,
usually.
right.
But you let people. But the good thing about it is you let people explore because you don't want to tell them what to do too much. To whereas now it's like
It's a robot, yeah, it
No,
looks like
I'm
a
gonna let
robot,
you do
yeah.
your thing. Do your thing.
Okay.
So let's talk about it. How you feel about it, and let you explore.
And it's a short. The short is how long?
This one's 18 minutes.
And
18 and a half.
so we have it. Is this it?
No, that's not
That's the
mine.
trailer.
Those are
That's
mine, yeah.
that's
Those are both mine, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, we come to her.
Huh? I sent you yours. I sent it to this one. Yep. I'll resend it to make sure. I'm getting a little seasoned, and my eyes aren't functioning.
Hold on.
They don't function the way they used to. I used to have 20/20 vision.
I did too, and then something happened.
Somewhere
Age kicked
along the
in,
way.
and I literally at
I have
night I
to-
can't see.
You gotta go.
I'm
I
nearsighted.
think on my 40th birthday, my eyes just gave up.
Yeah,
right as
isn't
soon as I
that
turned
weird?
40.
How do you go from 20/20 to like no vision damn near?
I got some. Oh, Rodney got some. Rodney Mason in the building.
That's it, right? Did I put it in there
Speed.
right? Oh, see?
With the S, you did friends.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
put it in there right.
Look at
Just
you.
send it again. Just
I'm going to just send it again.
Yeah, send it
Okay.
all right. So and you said it's 18 minutes long.
It is 18 to 18 and a half.
So you
minutes
have
long.
the full movie. You just did the short
So I have the full movie written, correct.
Gotcha.
But we did the short.
to give people.
Yep, just to give a preview of it, and that's what I could afford.
Mm.
That's
We
what
got
I
one more
got.
minute
I
in. Get one more
got-
minute.
Right. And you know what? I did that too because we literally had 30 minutes left, and I was like, we ain't gonna waste this 30 minutes because I'm paying y'all. We gonna do something else. What we got?
And you shot it in New Orleans.
We shot it in New Orleans.
Oh, wow.
Yep, all of it was shot in New Orleans.
So is it along the lines of like? Did you see Malcolm and Marie?
You know what? So Malcolm and Marie.
Really good.
They were actually a part of my storyboarding process. There were things about it that I did like. It's not Malcolm and Marie though, but
I'm
they
saying the
were
relationship.
inspired. They did inspire. Now Malcolm and Marie, they were still together.
Yeah.
These two people are not.
Yeah.
I liked it because the storyline they picked, everybody deal with that. And especially being a comedian, and you go some party and you got some young lady with you, and you don't introduce her to everybody, but everybody like, hey, it's me, you're like, and you go, you ain't introduce me to nobody.
Right.
Or you introduced me wrong, like, oh, this is Nikki Pam.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
not
wow.
my girlfriend.
Yeah, my girl.
No,
I'm
my
looking for
girl.
the time. Like, oh, you didn't say.
This is the woman that's been living with me for the last 10 years,
right.
and she doesn't
And I'm
have my
just
mama
Nikki
and
Pam?
them. Right.
Oh, no,
I
no,
can't
we
say
can't
all
do
that. I ain't gonna say all that.
No.
But I think that's what made that movie go.
Yeah.
Because every person's been in that position.
In the arguments, you would switch sides. You'd be like, you know what, he ain't shit. And then you'd be like, oh, she ain't. That's fucked up what she did. I love the way
Yeah.
I switch back and forth sides, too. I had never seen anything like that.
It was really good.
I loved, so
Yeah.
it definitely was an inspiration. So how you just said they switch back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Elements of that are definitely part of the writing for
Okay.
this.
And it's called what again?
The space
The
between
space
the space.
I'm so on that when I get home
Between.
tonight.
Us.
No,
Oh, no.
just the space between. No, not
That's
you.
part two. That's part two.
He put us at the end of
Yeah, that was part two. The space between
At first
us.
he said the spaces between us. It's like no, it's
You know,
just
61, this
space.
shit happens.
What the
You see
fuck?
mine. I'm just saying. I'm like, it ain't that hard.
You want to do it now, or can I keep going? Then?
Are you ready, Nick, or should
You
we?
got the trailer?
Okay.
that's not mine.
No, he's looking on the other board. We have another board.
Yeah. Oh, what is going on? Let me see what you're sending.
Uh-oh. She got to work it out. So while y'all doing
Did
that,
it go to spam?
in the house
Oh,
again,
check
we
spam.
have,
Katrina Sabrell.
and you've been here before,
Yep.
Katrina.
Been here.
So you got a short in the tomorrow's thing as well.
Yes,
And
an
what's it
indie
called?
film night. I have 2 shorts.
You have two. Okay.
Yeah, so I have Ghost Boyfriend, which I've
Hold
talked
it.
about
Hold it
before.
right there. Ghost Boyfriend. That should be easy for me to figure it out. I mean, What do you think, Staci? What's it about?
He comes when he wants to, leaves, and he comes to come, and then he leaves.
He comes to come. Okay. Pam, movie's called Ghost Boyfriend.
Ghost boyfriend. Okay, so we have to guess what that one's about.
Uh-huh.
Nick, check your spam, maybe.
What do you think it's about?
A ghost boyfriend.
Or is it the Ghost?
No.
Just Ghost.
Nope.
Ghost.
This nigga right
Sometimes
here.
the
I know,
thug.
adding words.
Sometimes the need to be there. Man.
All right, so what do I think that's about? Ghost boyfriend.
All the boyfriends.
I mean,
do
maybe
that.
they're together and he's never around, like a relationship thing. I'll say that, right? And
Okay.
he's never like, she feels alone in the relationship. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
Hold it though.
Good guess. Good guess.
Ghost boyfriend. I'm gonna think outside of the box here, and I'm gonna say that he had some ghost peppers, and it was so hot that he had to go to the bathroom for a
All
very
the time.
long time, and he left her.
After he got out the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Stacy. It's the boyfriend that come through and then leave, but y'all together, but y'all ain't. Y'all together when he come by. He don't take you nowhere.
That's it.
Just
Or maybe
like,
that's her imaginary friend.
Ooh.
Okay.
Or maybe it's a ghost. Really?
hilarious.
Real
It's a
ghost.
horror movie.
Maybe it's a
All
real.
right, tell us what it is.
So it's actually about a relationship between a ghost and a human. So it's about these two
What
girls.
the fuck?
It's a romantic comedy. It's about these two girls. They move into this apartment. They discover it's haunted, so they hire a medium to extract the ghost, only to discover the ghost is hot. So then, so then they decide.
Girl, look at him. See right through him.
Exactly. So then one of them pursues a relationship with the ghost, which is just like a fun little comedy. But there is like real life, like situations that happen in real relationships. The differences between a spirit.
How'd you
and
come
a
up with
human.
that?
That is a dope
It's
concept.
that one. People ask me a lot. That's a true life experience.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just
Really?
kidding.
I was like, for real?
Look, I've been like, so we're gonna move on.
So, do they have sex with the ghost and all that?
Damn.
That's
You can't fuck a ghost.
It's Freaky Friday.
Whitney did,
Okay, you're right.
Wait, who did?
People say they
Whitney
do all
Houston?
the time.
and Bobby.
Yeah.
Somebody said they did.
There is some celebrities that said they
had sex with ghosts.
Yeah, that's the thing. But they do have makeout scenes, and when he gets turned on, he kind of
Hilarious.
disappears a
You
little
think?
bit.
That's when I got to ghost you. I'm out. Every dude wish they could do that.
Yeah, I think he has a trailer for that one.
The
ready.
ghost.
Queued up.
This one.
Oh, they were watching it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
that's
is that the
nice.
ghost? So the ghost he looks like a regular
I wanna see the
person
ghost.
on the camera. It's not like he's like.
No,
That's two women.
Yeah.
I knew that. I was just.
With the glasses.
Need my glasses. Oh, there you go. Two women. Okay.
So which one is dating the ghost?
Both
of them?
No, just one.
So that's the guy that comes and extracts or brings the ghost.
Yeah, it's medium.
This seems like
now,
this would be
now
so
the
funny.
medium sees the ghost as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're able to see the ghost.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That looks good. It looks really good. Is that the ghost?
That's her ex-boyfriend. The
Oh,
ghost.
hilarious.
The ghost tried
Oh,
to
I
scare
see
him
it
off.
behind.
Hilarious. That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, that is a great
He has
concept.
ghost tendencies. He likes to scare.
And then this is a short too.
Yeah,
And how many minutes is this one?
30 minutes.
30. Okay.
Now you shot this where?
This is in Burbank at a studio.
Now
Envision 8, if you've heard of that.
for people who's listening to the show, maybe they want to get into directing. A short took you how many days? How many days to shoot that?
This one took 2 days, 30 minutes. But the
In and
reason,
out.
Yeah, but the reason why I was able to do so many setups and stuff is because it was in a studio location.
Yeah.
It had like different sets, so it's like a restaurant, a house, so you can like utilize that
Oh
and make
yes,
more
yes,
scenes.
yes,
and,
yes.
Yeah, so
That's
but,
dope. That's
yeah.
dope. And the full version of that would just be adding more,
like a feature film. Yeah, yeah.
maybe another ghost to it. I don't know.
Had some
So
conversation.
would you want to be a film or a series on say like
Um,
Netflix or Hulu? Or
For something like that.
Ooh, I could
I can see that as a
series.
series.
I can
yeah.
see it
I
as
could
a
see a
series to me because
series.
it sounds funny. Like we need more stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
And that show
Yeah.
Ghost on
Lighthearted.
CBS is doing really well.
Is it?
I
People
have,
love
I have
that
yet to
show,
watch it. I have yet
Ghost.
to
Really?
watch it. I have yet to watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I would. I made this into the indie series, so that's like 3 shorts. One and the other one you'll see right now too is another. But yeah, I would like to develop it further because it's it did really well with audience reactions. I thought like, oh, there's no like strong hot topic. It's just a light comedy, But it's actually really people enjoyed it.
Now,
a
how
lot.
does he show up to them? They don't see him to the medium guy comes.
Yeah, till he kind of
Okay,
brings them
okay,
out.
okay.
But he shows up to them in kind of human form, but he's see-through.
Throughout the day, or is it certain times of the day, or it don't matter?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
there. He's there all
All right.
day,
And what's the
every day.
second one?
The second one's called Inheriting Hood.
Inheriting Hood.
That's gonna be hard to guess.
I gotta. I,
Gentrification.
that's funny as fuck. Pam?
Shit, I might have to go with Staci over here. God, inheriting hood. I don't know. I can't even, like, my mind don't even go there. I don't know what it could be.
We'll go with that one.
Okay, I'm going with what Staci said.
I would say maybe passing down of some kind of street cred of some type. Like inheriting hood. That's what I would say.
I like both of those. What you got, Nick?
It's called inheriting hood. I say a white kid that finds out his dad is really black.
Wow. I like that. I ain't mad at that. And I would say I would go with a foster kid that moves with a black family.
A white foster kid?
Yes, that moves in with a black family.
What about a ghetto ghost? What about
that inherited the house. No, what is it about?
It's about a girl that gets jumped. She's like in high school. She gets jumped, so she reconnects with her long lost cousin from the hood in order to retaliate.
Oh wow!
So she is kind of inheriting some street cred a little bit.
And her dad's
So everybody
So
had a
where
little
did
piece
this
in
take place? In what
city? What
city,
was it like?
neighborhood?
This was
Echo Park?
No, we
I was gonna
shot
say it looks like.
in Harbor City, which is
Well, I guess
I grew up in Harbor City.
Oh yeah, so that was where the nice area was, and then San Pedro was where we used the house to kind of emulate the hood.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like this. Now, how long is this short?
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You got some good shots. Oh, you got the homies.
Oh, you got El Camino.
I got the homies for
You got
that.
the homies. It is a real. So she's Latino.
Yeah.
She got beat
but
up.
She's Latino, but she's raised in upper class, so she
Got
doesn't
it.
know. She doesn't have the street creds as her cousin, and her dad who came from the hood. But
We
is
all
now-
had a little piece of that in there. I kind of got that. I like that. Inheriting hood.
Yeah.
I think too, a lot of movies. When I think of movies and I'm writing, I always start with my title because I think if the title doesn't get you, you're not even gonna want to ask me what it's about.
Yeah.
So I know when me and Rodney got together and we were like, okay, this is what I want to do, and I would I know if it was a good title because I hit Rodney. Rodney go, yeah, that's it. I like that. Let's do that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Let me run with that.
Yeah.
So I truly believe if you're a writer out there and you want to get your stuff out there, the title has to be it got to pop. I mean, not all the time.
It got to make you see more.
Yeah, because I like both of the titles. I like all of those. And did you use actors from the first film in the second one?
Not in this one.
No.
Usually I can reuse actors, but this one I had to just look for a different cast that would fit the characters. I wanted to bring some authenticity, and it was a different style. Like the last one was more like comedy drama. This is kind of more like drama,
More serious,
gritty.
yeah. Now, do you guys like the whole process of casting? How do you like doing that?
Oh, I love casting.
You do?
Tricky.
Speaking
I
of
love
casting,
casting.
hold on. Speaking of casting, so I found your video.
Okay.
Space. I thought this was David Beckham. Or what's my man play for? Used to play for the Giants. Odell
That's
Beckham.
him, Odell Beckham.
That's him?
I know. No, that's not Odell.
Oh, I was
So
like,
you came up.
I thought you got Odell in your movie.
Odell.
You know what I'm talking about. What's the actor's name? What's my man's name? The dude who look like Odell.
That's an actor?
Yeah.
That's in her film.
Yeah, it's in your film.
What's his name?
Yeah.
His
What's
name is Reg.
Oh, okay. I thought that was
Reg.
No.
Not Reggie, just
Reg.
Reg.
It's Reg.
Yeah, he from New Orleans. Nigga named Reg.
His name-
No, what's her name? Who's this?
Her name is Jasmine Johnson.
Jasmine Johnson. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine Johnson.
And this is the movie called.
This is the space between right here that you're looking at.
So they were together, didn't work out, then they got back together. Am I
Is that
saying it
what
right?
they're working out? They're working out.
They're
see-
working out to see what they're going to do.
If they're gonna continue, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 5-year itch ain't no joke.
It's kind of a roller coaster of emotions.
What was
Ooh,
he
they
showing?
relationship
I
was
like them.
intense.
I like them tight camera shots. Oh, he grabbed
Yeah.
her
Oh, he
ass.
really gripped her. Did you write that part?
I did.
Did they fuck?
What's the actor's name?
Hold on, man, shut up.
Jasmine Johnson and Reg Robb.
You a girl.
Okay.
Did they fuck? Like on camera?
I can't tell you that. You gotta watch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's not available yet. It'll be up after tomorrow.
So actually we're going on a festival run right now.
Okay.
So we just started. We just started the festival run yesterday, and then
we're going to be doing Indie Night with Fast Mouse tomorrow. And
Fast Mouse
then,
Films,
yep.
The location is, what is it, Rod?
In Hollywood.
It's the TCL Chinese Theater. I keep wanting to say TLC.
I know. Me too.
It's
The Chinese Theater.
Chinese
Okay,
Theater in Hollywood. But I don't know what the address is.
it's on
Hollywood. It's Hollywood Boulevard.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hollywood and Vine.
And then we're going to try to take it to Indie Night in Atlanta.
Yeah,
on the
Dave
10th.
Brown's.
Indie Night.
Shout out to Dave Brown.
Oh, okay. So he's basically doing that out of Atlanta now.
He's going to try to do Atlanta, and then
Yeah.
he's going to Chicago, Miami, and New York.
Oh, so he's gonna do a
And I'm
different
gonna try
spot.
to get all of them to take it.
Okay.
On the
You
All
know,
right, so y'all,
got
hey,
that.
and
Shout out to Rodney with helping us get this
Yeah,
all together.
yeah.
This has been great.
Fast Mouse.
and Speedy.
I mean, no, you're just a venue. You had nothing to do with nothing. I'm just letting you
Part
know.
of Fast Mouse.
We have a caller. What's your name and where you calling
Fuck. Caller.
Caller, go ahead,
Yo,
caller.
what's going on? It's Jay.
What's up, Jay?
Going on?
Hey,
Jay
Jay,
Nasty.
what's
How
up?
y'all doing?
We can't call you nasty.
Hey,
right
I
now.
want to say too. Hey, it's all good, nigga. It's Friday, but
Oh,
whatever. Shit. But to the guests though, I appreciate y'all. I don't know all of y'all work. Miss Staci, I do know your work back from That's So Raven.
Oh wow.
Ooh, baby girl with them dimples. Every time you actually smile, it makes me smile. You dig?
She does have the best.
Say more.
I just want to hug her.
That's real talk
I hear the
right there.
passion in his voice.
But enough about the nice shit, and enough. Excuse me. I do want to say this. I love y'all. I love y'all work, and I'm glad that y'all working. Y'all doing what y'all
Be
doing.
ready for Freaky
But
Friday.
Speedy in the next segment, nigga. Like Sweet Walker would say, Speedy man. Speedy man. We need to talk about that barbecue, man. Hey, but anyway, y'all be blessed. And Miss Staci, please keep up that beautiful smile because, baby, that's a vessel
Are you
in
blushing?
itself.
Yeah, she is.
I am blushing.
She done turned
Real
red on us.
talking.
She's single.
Like real talk. Like,
Anyway.
I want to give you. Oh, you single, shorty? But, look, I got 2 ribs already. Unless you want to be the 3rd rib, you do. But y'all be blessed though. Continue
All right,
the
bro.
show, man. Love the show.
All right, Jay.
All right, Stacy.
Okay.
That's a Raven. I did the warm up at That's a Raven.
I know.
He
Oh, is that
knows
what you
the
guys did?
dimples and everything.
I've been on Stacy for a
No,
minute.
we met at the comedy act.
Yeah, she used to do
Oh,
stand up.
okay.
I still do stand
I mean,
up.
but, yeah, but you
Well, I
acted.
mean, I just got back into stand up, but
You have stand up coming up?
yeah, tomorrow night at the Black House in North Hollywood, and then I'll
Oh,
be
K-Dot spot.
yeah, and then tomorrow is Saturday, and then Sunday I'll be at Flappers.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Bam. All right, so give them your so they can follow you.
Oh, my Instagram is J_Nicole Collins. That is J_Nicole Collins. Nicole spelled the regular way, not with an H. Because I don't know why people put an H.
That's Nichols.
Or a
In
Cole,
Nicole.
or a K.
Or a K. I don't even get that. But people do it more often than you think. And
Wow.
it really bothers me. I don't know. It really
I see
bothers
it.
me.
I know you be like, motherfucker.
Is I don't get, like, why would you put an H in Nicole? Like,
Well, my mom. Shut up. And give them your how to
My
follow you.
Instagram's Master Contender, and that's Master CON then 10 der.
You said
Wait,
C-O-N?
wait, now you don't
Wait,
think
what?
so.
CON and then the number 10, like 10.
You said
Oh,
master.
10. Okay.
Yeah.
it's a play on words.
Yeah, it's a play.
Yes,
Thank
I get
you.
it.
Master.
I get it.
Contender.
You mean like, okay, let's back up. You know, black folks, we don't do
You
math.
need to see it written out.
We do.
You probably need to see it
So,
written
but I
out.
saw C. You said C-O?
CON and then 10 DER.
Spells master?
No,
Tinder.
Oh,
Contender.
God damn.
My
I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm like, nah.
That was racist.
I did like this. Now, I did go 1 year of college, so I know how to spell master. You don't start with a C, but I was going to give you a pass. But okay. Back up. Let's do it again. One more time. Give it out.
Master Contender.
See, you were spelling contender.
Yeah,
Right.
And
And I'm like-
master's given.
Okay.
Contender is spelled
Well,
later.
no, somebody go and they got to speak it in the phone. Master. That ain't how you spell it. I got an H in it. Get
All
it,
right.
H.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you.
I'm here all week. Now, you said that you're doing some other film festivals. Any other ones that people might know of, or another?
So we just did the Micho Film Festival yesterday.
Where was that at? That was here?
Downtown. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we screened at the Regal, the LA Live Regal Cinemas.
Now, when your piece, when they show it, do you go up and do Q&A, or you do it before?
It's usually after.
After, okay.
Yeah, we'll get
You
to
got
talk
good-
about it.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some good. It's really fun to hear people watch your film in real time because it was my first time watching it on a big screen,
Mm-hmm.
so I was too worried about something being messed up. Like I
shot
left,
or something, yeah.
or I left some audio in there that wasn't supposed
Yeah.
to be in there, or that like something wasn't, So, but to hear the women. It's because it was really the women, some of the men too. At some point, the men start chiming in. You gotta watch it tomorrow to see what I'm talking about. But anyway, but to hear the chatter in the background and how that chatter changes over time, and then at the very end to hear that chatter, feels good.
So, did you get responses that you weren't expecting throughout it?
People found it more funny than I thought they would.
Okay.
It was definitely not meant to be funny at all.
So-
but I got a lot of laughs. And I was just like,
It's a good thing.
So let me ask you this.
From recognition. That's
Right,
what the laugh
right.
was
So
on.
when you go back to shoot the actual movie, do you think you'll add some more
well,
add
here's the
comedy
thing.
to
The
it?
part I get why they laughed.
Okay.
The parts that are funny because it's relatable.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, I know that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That, like
Yeah.
it's
like
funny.
a nervous laugh, a little bit, or not?
No, it's funny. It's funny because they've all had to deal with somebody like this.
Got it.
And just the familiarity is funny because it's like when you're not in it, you can see the bullshit, right?
Wow.
And so it's just
You
like
can see
I
it when
see
you in
that.
it, too.
Well, right.
Sometimes you
Right.
avoid it. I don't see that
You
shit. I don't see that
choose
shit.
not to. Right. You're right. You're right. It's a choice. Right.
And how did you feel on your Q&A?
I haven't done it yet.
Oh, you
know,
haven't
it's
done- oh,
gonna
this is the first one.
screen-
Okay.
Yeah, for Inheriting Hood, it'll be the first one tomorrow. Ghost Boyfriend has screened before.
And how did it do?
Did really, really well. I was like, it was really, because it was meant to be a comedy, and comedy can be tricky because when you write it, it could be funny, and then you do readings, and but then when you keep hearing the joke, it starts, it starts not being funny, so
There
you're
you
not,
go.
it's hard to trust
How
your own.
about this?
Let me try.
You turn Ronnie's mic on. Go ahead, Ron.
Okay. when I met,
Yeah, you got to get close over there. Yeah.
when I met her, I saw the first screening at the Chinese Theater, and that's what got my attention because at the end of the day, I look for talent, so because when you're out there trying to do something, and then you can see it in its raw form, then you can always see if they had a little bit more of this, a little bit more money, or a little more of this, how it could blossom.
Yeah.
But when I first saw hers, I was like, okay, I can see this, and I could see where she was
The
going
ghost
with
one. You saw the ghost one.
the ghost,
Yeah.
ghost boyfriend. And I was impressed with it, you know what I'm saying? And it was funny, and I could see the potential of long term. And then when I saw Nicole's, I was like, when I saw it,
I sent you the trailer.
she
Yeah.
sent me the trailer, and I was like, okay. When you guys see it, it's incredible because you can actually feel what she's.
That's good writing.
It's good writing.
That's good writing.
And
You can
see
feel it?
You can
Yeah.
see the potential in it. It's good feeling, and you think it's gonna go one way, and it doesn't. And that's what I like about it because you're really going, all right, what is she doing? Oh, I see what she's doing. He don't know what's going on. Oh, but when he find out what's going on, oh my God, what's? And then it gives you that, and it is funny, but it's not meant to be funny. But you could tell because the joke's on him, but he don't think it is. You know what I'm saying? Because she's bringing him in a situation because she's upset about something and she wants to make sure that he understands. It's great. I like that.
So
And
He
if I
want to
didn't
tell
get
y'all what's going on. I try to see if I got to jump in and be like, wait a minute.
So tomorrow.
I don't want to tell you.
So tomorrow,
Good.
the location again tomorrow is
The Chinese Theater.
Chinese Theater. What time?
2:30.
2:30, y'all. You ain't doing shit.
Get
Come
there
on
at
out.
2-ish, y'all. Get there a little
Yeah,
early.
it's 2:15.
Is that the one where they give you
2
free
o'clock.
popcorn? They give you free popcorn? Is that the one?
No.
'Cause I know most,
It's a Chinese theater.
No
on- in a-
freebies.
no, they didn't give you
right
nothing.
here.
They didn't give you shit for free. Cool. No. All right. So definitely, if you're doing nothing, in worst case scenario, if you're a writer, director of this is what you do, come on out and just be a part of it. Do the
And
Q&A.
support these young women
Yes.
in what they're trying to do, you
Yes.
guys.
And the film company.
Well, I have one question.
Go ahead,
really
Nick.
quick. What's been the most challenging scene for you guys, as far as taking it from the paper?
For when you say
no,
scene,
done that you've
Just
done.
in general,
Period.
yeah.
As far as taking it from the paper to the screen.
okay. You got yours?
I'm thinking.
The most challenging scene that I've done, this last one wasn't bad at all. It was all one location. We did it. I used to work at a hotel in New Orleans back in the day. And so, I had good customer service because I'm from the country. So,
your bed is made, sir.
So, no, I didn't say no.
Oh, excuse me, sir. You in the shower? I'll be right back.
No.
You left your towels on your bed,
No.
sir?
I was a cocktail waitress.
Yeah,
so,
okay. That's what you want to call it. Go
ahead on. No, but they let me use they let me. Oh God, it's Freaky Friday. I gotta remember.
No, it hasn't went that far yet.
Okay. No. Anyways, they let me use the hotel for the filming of that, so that was easy.
Because they knew you. Okay.
What was difficult, I was working with one of my good friends here. His name is Jamarcus Mason. He's a comedian here as well. Him and Ronaldo Evans, we all co-wrote something called H-Town. It's a pilot. And we went to Houston to film it about a year and a half ago now. And the most difficult scene I had ever done was a funeral scene. And first of all, we were all going to Houston. Jamarcus is from Houston, but he doesn't live in Houston. I have family in Houston, but I don't live in Houston. So we all had to come to Houston and try to make stuff work, which we did. We got a strip club on the fly. We finagled and we finessed, and it was wonderful. We got it together. But this funeral scene was just terrible because he hired his family to be the actors. Ain't nobody could act.
Good luck with that one.
Nobody
They
could
was
act.
overdoing it and stuff.
The nigga in the casket kept waking up. Y'all do? Oh, my bad.
Or did they smile through the
They
whole
was looking in the camera.
smile through the
One man had one line. He just had to say, player, and he was like, player. Like, it was like,
That was his chance right there.
Right here, was just, and then, it was like, can we, it's just real quick. Can we say it quick? Player. It was just like, wait a minute. No, that's not
What
it.
would Denzel do?
Right. Player.
And you can see them every time going, cut.
Right. It was just so, and then we had outside of so it was a sequence of events. We had the spinners, the cars with the spinners and stuff in Houston. So the cars kept breaking down, so they wouldn't come in. So we had to literally ask a man at the gas station, and he had called his friend. And so we started filming with them, and then the cars finally made it. So that we had wasted time and we wasted footage and space.
Oh, shit.
So, and then when we went inside,
The man kept going.
the man,
What's that?
it was just
Player.
it was just so bad. And then we had the casket at the front. And it was a reverse casket because a reverse open casket because the character that died got the hydraulics broke and kept hitting him. So
The fuck?
we
Hold
showed
on.
his feet
What is a
and not
reverse?
his head.
What is a reverse?
The feet was shown and not the head.
He was upside down.
Hilarious.
No, he was in the casket,
just
but it was
reversed.
closed on his face and open on his feet.
And everybody walking by going, that's Charlie. Wait a minute. Why you got my shoes
He had on
on?
his favorite socks. That's how you know it was him if we put on his favorite socks. But the crazy part is, and this is not funny, but in hindsight, it's not funny. It's not funny. But this was 2 years ago, though. He's good and healthy and well now. But my dad, the day that we were supposed to go film that, my dad was in surgery. He actually bottomed out. And so I was trying to move away from the outside, and I was trying to go somewhere quiet to talk. And I walked into the church, and I didn't realize they had brought the casket already. So we walked in, and the casket was right there. So I'm just like, I start crying. I had to get off set for a
Hold on,
second.
where are we going with this goddamn story?
No,
Daddy, you dead!
it was just that was just the most rough day of filming I've ever had in my life. It was just
You know we ain't shit. I got about 35 jokes if you want them.
No, right. That's why I'm like, I like dark comedy. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I can laugh about it.
Daddy, are you here?
He's here. He's here now. He's
Already?
good.
He's
He's
good.
alive and well.
Her next film, Ghost Dad.
Wait, that's already built. Well, that's
Yeah, we
already,
ain't seen that version.
Right.
I was on the phone with my daddy. He in the casket. Oh, crazy.
So you got a bad day?
Oh, sorry. I was like really
So you still at the Ghost Dad?
I know. I was really sad.
You have better?
I feel like, it just the whole thing is so difficult to get from idea to
Oh, yeah.
conception
Yeah.
to get the
The whole
final
process.
product. Yeah.
Right.
And
First is get
staying
the money.
true to- and then
To what
staying
your
true to like
vision
the
is.
idea, you
Yeah.
know, things like that. So I feel like the whole process, is difficult.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's a trip because I do a lot in television. People think that like stuff just shows up on air. That they don't know that it
tiny
is
detail,
so
yeah.
many steps to get one little commercial on here or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's a trip.
All right, so this tomorrow, y'all ain't doing nothing. 2:00 here in Los Angeles.
Chinese Theater.
Come on out. Do you know what theater you guys are in?
Theater. Well, it's Chinese Theater 6. So it's on
number
the third
6.
floor.
Yeah, I know they got.
Oh, with a comedy, the spot,
Yeah.
Chris's spot.
Chris Spot used to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Upstairs. Go ahead. Man.
All right.
All right. One more time. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. You know,
Thank
Thank
y'all
you
for
for having
having
you
us.
can hang out. It's Freaky
Y'all about to
Friday.
start Freaky Friday.
About to start
we
Freaky
got our
Friday.
two comedians
There's a
coming
whole
in,
lot of
so-
dudes. We don't want all these dudes.
Hopefully your dad's not watching.
We got Stacy with us. Me and
Oh,
Stacy got
Stacey,
it.
yeah. You got it, Stacey?
Yeah, we got it.
You
She was a
said-
little nervous. She was asking me before the show, like, okay, people like, how freaky is it? I'm like, yeah.
You got an admirer too, Stacy. You
Yeah.
gonna be listening.
He waiting.
Imagining your dimples.
Sorry. That was funny. Rodney Mason in the building. Say something, Rod. I would.
He did.
Rodney Mason, Fast Mouth Film.
That's my spell. Make sure you
All
do that.
right.
All right, so we took a quick break. Come right back. Put some heathens in here. But thank y'all for coming out.
Thank you
Why
for
did
having
they
us.
see?
Heaters.
But,
Thank
but
you
you're
to
more than
Fast
welcome to
Mouse.
stay. Anyway, we'll be right back. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friend. And I'll be.
Speedy,
Never mind.
Speedy,
Fuck it.
Speedy, we did it.